Yo, what up, good fam? You're now tuned into the Be Heard podcast, a new platform for free thought, real exchange, and positive change, branded together, all to empower
you.
Mm-hmm.
So over here, you know, to be real and to be felt, you must first
be heard. I'm Hyde Walton.
I'm Dom Jones.
Yes, ma'am.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on, Heard?
Yeah.
What's up, Bratu?
How's everyone doing?
Good.
All right.
Well. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Smiles everywhere.
So all you can do is smile through it. Through it all. Smile.
Oh my
It's wild.
gosh.
It's a wild, wild world out here.
How are you, Dom?
Maybe not a world, just a wild, wild America.
The Wild Wild West. That's right? That's a Wild Wild West. Damn.
We in the East.
No, we the West. It's the West.
Okay, I was thinking about the coast, but all right.
Oh.
All right.
I mean,
All right.
yeah.
We're thinking global.
You get a point still.
All right, thank you. I know what side I'm on.
Right.
Of the country.
Yes, the East. The East of the West. You're in the East of the West.
But in the world.
We on the West.
Thanks.
How are you, Dom?
I'm good. You know, I'm making it do what it do.
That's good.
Staying inside.
You here. You look good. You feel good.
I try.
Passing on your vibes.
Got my twist in.
Yes, you do.
Hey.
New do every time we do what we do.
It's the winter, so you know you gotta keep your protective styling. You know what I'm saying? That's what
True.
the people say. That's what I saw on YouTube.
This is my protective style.
Oh, a hood.
The hood.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes. You got your satin scarf on.
I got a wrapped girl. I got a wrapped girl.
Listen, I'm gonna take these out probably about 2-3 days.
You be giving tutorials?
I don't, but
You
one
should.
of my friends told me I should.
You should.
I'm no expert.
Throw it up on the YouTube.
I just do what I know how to do.
I mean, a lot of people don't.
I did. I've been getting into the reels on Instagram.
Yeah.
So maybe I can do a step 1,
Yeah.
step 2 sort of thing.
Make a reel.
Oh.
Throw it on the page.
All right. Guys, let me know if you want to know how I do my hair.
You see how she put on the influencer voice? You are an influencer now,
Am
though.
I?
Yeah. You got your blog.
I do.
You got a podcast.
Hey.
You on live.
Oh, shout out to Justin.
Dom's 2021 is looking pretty good so far.
I guess.
We'll see.
If I can get my eczema together,
We're working on that.
it would be fantastical.
That's real. Yeah.
I'm just trying to, use some real sea moss out here and
Oh, yeah.
natural remedies.
That's good.
I'm eating clean for January. Well, ish.
A lot of people are starting that.
I mean, most people do. If my skin wasn't messed up, I really wouldn't be. I'm just only doing
But I remember you said when Joe was here that it helps.
It does help. That's
Okay.
what I'm doing.
Got you. You gonna put in the tacos again and all that, like you said?
Maybe.
Oh my God.
I mean, I've been I've put it in smoothies. I did coffee, or I've tried it in coffee.
Yeah.
But for me, with coffee, it messes up the flavor. I like to taste the actual coffee. I don't put sugar or cream in my coffee.
Right.
It's just black.
Like, just coffee. Then.
Just coffee. If you're drinking quality coffee, you shouldn't need all that stuff.
That's why I don't drink coffee.
Yeah.
I got enough caffeine in me.
Yeah. Listen, I've been getting the black-owned coffee. So.
Oh, for real? Shout them out.
Shout them out. Okay, so let's go through the list. There have been a few.
A few.
Yeah. So black and bold has been my go-to.
Black and bold.
Yeah. So I learned about them from Theo, of course. So he ordered it.
Yeah.
And then I was in Target and I was like, oh shit, this joint is in Target.
Black and bold.
Yeah. So I can get it from Target. So
Okay.
it's accessible.
Right.
And then my best friend, shout out to Sharice.
Okay, Sharice.
She sent me for Christmas a black-owned coffee called Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane. Gucci
It's
Mane.
an Ethiopian coffee.
Hey, yeah, they got some good coffee.
I can't.
What's that? Caldi's? I like that coffee shop in downtown Silver Spring. A friend of mine brought me there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You going to coffee shops?
I mean,
But you don't drink coffee. What are you going for?
They got tea. Ethiopians got tea too.
I don't waste my time with tea.
For real?
Only spilling the tea.
I see what you did there. I just like that we could shout out the black coffee. I never knew there was black coffee.
And I
joints,
just
but
got
that's cool.
a new one this week from, it's Jamaican.
Mm-hmm.
Russell's Coffee, I want to say. It's called. It's
like
so, oh my God.
Business.
It's not sweet, but it like smells like caramel and vanilla and cinnamon.
Yeah.
No sugar. And most importantly, black coffee is 0 calories.
Really?
0.
That makes sense because ain't no sugar or nothing and ain't no creamer. Okay.
It's a plant.
I'm so lost to the coffee.
It's from the earth.
I do not do it.
It's like weed.
Coffee's like weed. Black coffee's like weed.
It's natural.
Black coffee's like weed.
That's what y'all weed people say. It's from the earth. It's the coffee.
I just want to lock that in. I'm just trying to
tell you.
Well, if I like one, I'm gonna like the other. You decide which one that is.
You can also get weed coffee. You can get CBD coffee.
Okay.
Yeah, I accidentally tried it before.
CBD. I like the rubs. But I never really.
That coffee I had on accident that one time was really good though.
The we
went to a CBD store, and they were like, "You want to try some coffee?" So I'm like not thinking. We're in a CBD store. Obviously,
you was probably
it's CBD coffee.
Laid
I was like, yes, I love coffee. Let me get some. Then I was like, can I just try one more? It was so good.
You know what I mean?
And then about 5 minutes later, I was like, wait, this is weed coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Ride the wave, a whole vibe.
I mean, I was fine. I was real calm, like, chill.
Yeah. That's what coffee's supposed to do to you.
But once I realized what it was, I stopped drinking it.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to be high.
I'm on tea already. I mean, I do. But
okay.
Off tea. That does it for me. Like, that mellows me out and everything like that. So, yeah. Tea's what got me through last year. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, so let's talk about that, right?
Yeah.
We're in 2021. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Burn, 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 burn. Hope you celebrate it responsibly with, you and yourself.
Within safe keepings.
Or a small group. Anywho, 2020 was a year. Started out.
That's my drink. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And then went to hell. So, we're going to do a year in review.
Okay.
2020.
All right.
Then we're going to jump into 2021.
I like that.
What are you looking forward to?
Okay.
Because you got to have some. Although 2021 is already starting out, y'all know.
Yeah. Like what's happening? Something did happen recently.
Just down the street the other day.
Yeah. It was like a parade or something?
A parade?
Something.
That's what you want to
Something
call
big.
it.
Something big happened. I don't know, right?
I wouldn't say it was a parade. A parade of nonsense. Fuckery is what it was.
Yeah.
A parade of crazies.
Yeah. I like that, though. All right, let's review.
Okay, so,
let's review the year.
So let's start out 2020.
Okay.
At the top.
Let's look for the pattern here to see how we can solve 2021. Let's do that.
Yes.
Let's do that. Let's look for the way that 2020 failed and what needs to change and get right in 2020.
What are we doing?
All right.
Okay, so in 2020, how did your 2020 begin? How were you feeling about it? What was going on? What were your favorite moments at the top of the year?
At the top of the year was my favorite moment?
Let's go January to February. And then we're going to hit March because March was some shit too. So let's just start
March
there.
was crazy. January started cool. January started cool because the year ended bad, but January started cool. Had some good, opportunities lined up, in the professional realm with the IT and with the podcast,
Oh yeah, we was doing some. We was
in the planning phase. We was about to start recording around the beginning of the year. That's when Earl linked me and was like, "Yo, put the bug in my ear, put the gas in the engine."
Yep.
I traveled that year. Went to the islands. So the start was real strong.
Real hopeful.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Got a new place.
Yes.
In the city, the year started real mighty.
You was feeling it.
I was feeling myself. Things were falling back in order. It was rough as fuck, but things were falling in order. Things were like starting to make sense. Things were starting to click. See? 2020 had like a...
Your chakras were aligned.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, they fucking were. They were, and
Mine too.
It was big. It was big. It was up for. It was one of those things like this year is gonna be a big year. Yeah, and that's what it was.
I would have to say the same for myself. I mean, I feel like I was working a lot though. Like I was hella busy.
Yeah.
Because I was teaching, I was coaching cheer. I was always busy. I wasn't really home that much. It was always on the go.
Yeah.
I was getting home late a lot, like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
After being out all day.
Wow.
Doing stuff.
Oh yeah, from after the cheer practice and everything. I remember because we were talking about that at the beginning of the year.
See, you remember?
I do.
Games,
the year,
being out late.
The year started so strong.
Molding some young women, trying to get them to understand.
Yeah.
Yes, you're a cheerleader, but you're not a NFL dancer.
Right.
Or,
right. Molding those expectations. Molding those expectations.
Right, exactly. Yeah. This is high school. You can't walk around with your butt cheeks out, okay? That's how we're doing.
I don't think you're ready.
No. We're going to run with sweatpants.
For your jelly.
Yeah. Hello. But
I'm going to save that for my daughter.
Yes. So, can we wear crop tops? No. You can't. Especially not on JV.
Yeah, you had a big outlook going on with the cheerleaders and everything.
We were getting things in order. Like, things were falling into place. Yeah. I had new ideas for the next season. Like, we had it together. We had tryouts all together. And then...
March.
Jeez. Yup, March. Usually you're looking forward to spring break. A few weeks off. Maybe you're going to go on a trip.
Man.
And then you're like, oh, we're going to get a couple days out from work. Yeah, it's still out of work. I mean, is it a blur for you? Like, for some people, it's a blur. Like, it's not a blur for me either. I used it to really kind of get grounded. Of course, everyone had, like, I had a rough patch for a while.
Of course, adjusting to it.
Right, you had to get adjusted. And you had to say, you know what? I'm supposed to be still right now. So let me ground myself. Let me get a routine.
Right.
Like, how many times in your life are you ever going to be able to say, I got to, like, stay home and work from home?
Right. But when it's mandatory, it's a different, like, when it's a thing, it's like, by choice and by force are two totally different, like,
You didn't ground yourself?
But
did some good shit with the podcast.
Hold on. But that's, okay. We did, but it was how I grounded myself. First off, when it first happened, I was like, it's gonna happen like two ways, right? I was like, it's gonna happen like two ways. Either this thing is gonna get solved, like the Ebola, right? It was Ebola, right? Obama.
No, was that Ebola? Yeah.
Yeah, it was Ebola.
Okay. Our fact checker says yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know. We got Google on the dial. Ebola. When Ebola happened, I thought it was like, all right, we can go one of two ways. We can go the Ebola route, or it's just going to be a whole thing, like a whole thing, right? And I'll never forget, I believe I was at the Settles residence, and we were watching the game, just like any other night, like just kicking back, watching the game with Brandon, and then all of a sudden, with Brandon Donovan, and then all of a sudden, Donovan Mitchell gets it, and then it's like, okay, he's supposed to play tonight, but he's not going to play. And then there's some games going on, and then in the middle of the game stops.
The Mavs game, right?
Yes, they stopped the game and like told everyone in the arena to go home. That's when I knew it's a wrap. So by the time that it was time for me to leave the building at work and stuff like that, and we had to settle up and be remote, I kind of already had in my mind like,
you're gonna be stuck.
This is gonna be the long haul type deal.
See, I didn't. I was just like taking it.
They shut down an NBA game.
First of all, I was enjoying. This is gonna sound bad, but I was enjoying not having to teach for real. They were like, just upload videos. Sure, there's plenty of those online.
Right.
YouTube.
Right.
I did what I had to do.
And you did great.
And some kids logged in. It's optional. It was optional to come to Zoom. Like, our school optional now. Yeah, and they were like, yeah, we're just going to pass kids. Well, then what am I doing?
Right.
So we were pretty much giving them anything.
It was a freestyle. It was a weekly freestyle.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was a weekly freestyle.
It's like, you guys want to go to Paris today?
Yeah.
Like, sure. So we went to Paris on a virtual trip.
Yeah. That's why I'm glad we did that episode of Distant Learning, because that's how real it got. Like, it was affecting everybody, everything on every level. Like, principals are feeling it, janitors are feeling it that aren't allowed to go into the building. It was a whole real thing. And it was for the long haul. Like,
it was. And then summer came, right? Well, spring into summer.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you started out like, well, I'm going to just like chill. I'm going to eat. I'm going to drink. Like, we ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Then I was like, all right, we can't do this all the time. Like, we got to get it. You're going to be 6 million pounds.
I thought I was strong mentally, and I was like, I stopped working out because I was like, yo, I feel like I'm working out like doing jail workouts now. Like, wait, am I locked up for real? Like, I'm looking jacked and shit. Like, I put on the pervasive shirt. Yeah. I couldn't even fit it. I was like, no. Dog, I'm all swole. I was like, dog, I'm out here about to look like Gucci Man leaving my house for a fucking walk. Nah, man. Like, it got weird. I was like, this isn't natural. It was like, staying in this house this long, this isn't natural, yo. This isn't natural. I
mean, I ran more this past year. In 2020, I ran like over 300 and something miles.
Damn.
I look back through my Nike run. Like, I've been doing on the Nike Run app since like 2012.
Yeah.
I have never even hit 100 miles in a year.
Dog, it was the time to do it, though. The only thing you could do was go outside and do that, though.
So that's all. I mean, I will say, it gave us an opportunity to get creative with our friends.
As you see.
How to
as you see.
Like, create things, how to hang out but not be close to each other.
Yeah.
How to celebrate each other's birthdays or milestones, graduations. People got master's degrees and doctorates. Like, you had to figure it out.
Out of nowhere. Shout out to Trey Swain, man, getting a doctorate out of nowhere from Maryland.
See?
Dang, man.
You had to do what you had to do.
You did. And some people did, and a lot of people did it well.
Yeah. Mad picnics. I thought it was cool. Like, I went to the beach. I was terrified, though, at the beach. Like, I was like, don't come over here. Because people swimming. You're not swimming with no fucking mask on.
Does the water help that? Does the water wash away the Rona? Does the salt water wash away?
I didn't get in the water.
Look, don't quote me.
I just sat out and soaked in the vitamin D. Yeah.
That's what I wished I would have did. I would have tanned. I should have been out here traveling like Cynthia. I would have been able to tan.
Oh. You throwing shade? the pool at my complex opened up.
Huh?
The pool at my complex opened up, and people weren't
by
swimming.
By appointment?
Well, no, it was like first come, first serve, and you can only stay for 2 hours.
Only 2 hours? I should have came to your pool then.
Yeah, and the lifeguard. Oh no, you couldn't have visitors. You had to live there. I'm like, you don't know who lives here. It's like 600,000 apartments in the complex.
A whole cluster, a whole effect.
Yeah, but I walked by. I'm like, well, maybe I'll just, do like a swim workout.
Yeah.
Nobody was in the pool, but it were people just tanning.
Yeah.
I mean.
Because it was a hot summer.
Yeah.
It actually did come out that it was
a hot girl summer. That's what it was.
It was still a hot girl summer? Was it?
According to
Meg. It was the hottest summer, tied for 2016 is the hottest summer on record, but. According to Meg, it was the hot girl summer still. Y'all still claiming that as the hot girl summer? Rona summer is hot girl summer?
I didn't do hot girl shit.
Duh.
I I figured. You know what I perfected?
It wasn't Hot Girl Summer.
I perfected.
I'm sorry, y'all. It wasn't a Hot Girl
wasn't.
Summer.
I perfected.
Sorry, Meg.
How to make
Not
frosé
really.
and omelets. I can make a mean omelet now. Before it looked all janky, all messed up.
Now you perfected the omelet.
It's perfect.
Oh man. What's perfect though? Because that's big to put up there on the list to say that you make a perfect omelet.
I do. Perfect. It's perfect.
What's
nicely yellowed?
Like Gordon Ramsay would like go into that and be like,
I don't know. I mean,
not bad. He wouldn't hit that and just be like, pathetic.
I mean, he strikes me as the type to like a runny omelet, so he might not enjoy mine.
What's a runny? I thought omelets are supposed to be cooked all the way through.
My omelets well done.
They're supposed to be runny?
Yeah. See?
They're supposed to be runny.
I don't like them like that.
So you don't make a perfect omelet?
I do.
I need to stop eating eggs anyway, so.
No, we're eating everything.
I started eating them again in the pandemic.
Because you got to do something. You need to reward yourself.
With poultry?
I mean, is it poultry?
Yeah.
It is, but it's not.
I mean, technically, that's like the whole joint that everybody be giving me grief
really
about.
Eating chicken. I mean,
a lot of
you're
people
not.
be saying that though.
You
and
are,
I haven't
but you're
ate
not.
meat in so long, and people
it's
still
like
be
a
giving me
chicken,
smoke.
but not yet a chicken. You know what I'm saying?
So what is it then?
An egg. Getting off track.
We are.
Come on. All right, so let's talk 2020 music before we get into 2021. What were your favorite albums or songs? What got you through? Like, I use music every day.
The WizKid album, for sure.
Oh, that shit is fun.
That joint was tight.
You hooked me on that.
Yeah, that joint was tight. I don't know. I can't say like there was like memorable, like, cause none of like Cole Lane dropped. You know, Dark Lane Demos was cool by Drake, but B-side shit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, music was cool, but it was what it was. Like, if you dropped and did your thing, like, I understand that you know, shout out to you for getting the streams, but I mean, nothing. I can't. Oh, Alfredo, Freddie Gibbs.
Who the hell is that?
Freddie Gibbs, that was crazy. Nas, that joint was crazy.
Nas
but like, got me through.
I know the main people, like Nas,
got me through.
Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, I would just give it up to Burner and Wiz. Like, I don't know, Afro beats really hits my creativity. Like, that joint was really like when I'm in the lab and stuff. Like I'm playing and I'm listening to them and everything. Besides that, I was playing like a lot of old stuff, absorbing things for BHURDE radio. Like, you know, different little things. But like, yeah, 2020 blowing me away.
No, nothing.
The verses blew me away. If anything,
that's
musically,
what I was about to bring up.
Yeah.
Verses. It reminded you that, dang, people got hits.
Yo, the fact that you had 1 million people looking at your phone, like squarely just at the phone, like it's just like.
Some of them were a miss, like the 112 and Jagged Edge one.
It was just too early. Those were too early.
Yeah, the earlier one, I wish they would redo like Teddy and Teddy Riley and Babyface. I think deserves a redo.
Yeah.
112 and Jagged Edge definitely deserve a redo.
Right.
They
do.
I feel like they got gypped.
They didn't get gypped. It was just once Jamaica came in and showed y'all how to do it.
Oh Lord.
It was a wrap.
How to do it illegally?
The whole form is on what?
It was illegal.
How was it? Because the cops came.
Yeah, they weren't supposed to be together. There was mad people in there. It was not supposed to be that many people in there.
And now look at versus.
You're
welcome.
Postpone Ashanti and Keisha Cole again.
That's because Ashanti got Rona. That ain't
right, but it was supposed to be last night, and they postponed it again.
Because she still got Rona.
Does she?
She got the new strain.
Don't put that on her.
I'm not putting that on her. I'm sorry.
Don't do that.
But that's what happened from the first time. It happened I mean, I don't know. What Keisha Cole got it this time?
I don't know. They said they said they were reposting it because they are
postponing.
Yeah,
reposting.
Postponing it because they're going back to the separate location thing. So they're trying to figure out how to get that right. They don't want
Cause now I'm not being funny.
I mean,
now I'm not being funny.
But would you want to go around somebody who had like I would not want to go into the verses. You had it. I mean, obviously, you have it and it like goes away. Or I don't know.
Are we sure?
Exactly. So would you want to go around
Fauci?
her? Would you want to go around her? No. So they're trying to figure out how to.
Would I still want to go around Ashanti?
Oh God! Don't answer. you would catch,
the face says it all.
You would catch Rona.
If you want my answer, Spotify and Apple Music listeners, just check out the YouTube. My face says it all. Yeah. Ashanti with Rona? No.
Let me find out. You would catch a.
It's Ashanti.
All right. If anyone knows her, hook them up.
But versus aside, what was your what else like could you say capped off your year? What capped off your 2020 that got you rolling into 2021 so positive and with the energy that you got steamrolling in here?
I would say just being able to sit and think and process things without moving and shaking. Like I've always been on the go. Like I've been the type of person who, if I have a Saturday or a Sunday where I don't have to do anything, I'm literally not leaving the house.
Yeah.
But with this, I mean, I couldn't leave the house, so I had to adjust. But I found ways to tap into more of my creative side. Like I revamped my blog.
You did. Hey girlfriend.
I rewrote. So I have a book that I'm writing that I started, but it was like not good when it gave me a chance to reread it. I was like, this shit is terrible.
Book coming soon.
So it gave me a chance to reevaluate where I was going with that and redevelop it. It's like 2.0.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking good. Okay?
You definitely tapping in.
It's going to be so good. I'm so happy and excited. Just because, and the reason I know that it's going to be good is because I've shared parts of it with people and just the connections they've made to what I have read to them. It's going to be good.
Damn.
The fact, like I've had people say, wait, is that supposed to be me?
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not. But if everybody I've read parts of it too says that, then
you got a hit.
It's a relatable.
You got a hit. HBO.
Hey.
Holler.
It's a relatable book. And
Jordan Peele.
It's a black joint. It's for the people. It's for my people. It's for us.
Ava.
Stories that we need to tell. Like it's a book that I wish
holla at us.
That I was able to read when I was maybe early on in college or like right after.
Yeah.
It's good. It's like, you know how you felt when you watched A Different World?
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, college about to be lit.
Yeah.
It's like that.
It's like that?
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I feel you, though. That's how I feel about this podcast and Safe Space. How you feel about that book is how I feel about the podcast and Safe Space. Like, we got shit really, like, going on.
Right.
Like,
so, I mean, and it also...
And I feel
I got
real
to spend
good
a lot of time
about it all.
with my husband. I mean, we don't spend a lot of time together anyway.
Yeah, Mrs. Jones.
But it was like, while some people were like, I hate being in the house with my significant others, like the worst thing, it's great for us.
Relationships definitely grew.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of fun. We found ways, like we play games.
Yeah.
We did puzzles.
Yeah. Y'all rekindled.
Like 500. Yeah, so we did a 500-piece puzzle. And on top of that, we got the puzzles from a black-owned puzzle company. And they're like,
I love it.
Black puzzles, like black people on the puzzle. It's really dope.
For real? Shout out the puzzle joint.
I didn't order it. I don't know.
Oh.
But
Theo is good for that. Like everything black owned, as best as he can, yo.
He's good.
He is really good, yo.
I mean, we rethought. Like I just got more creative with teaching, and trying to inspire my colleagues and influence them with influence.
Yeah. This was the time to get creative.
To change how we teach. Like, y'all, some of the things that my colleagues want to do, I'm like, we're not at school, that's not going to work.
Yeah, I did see that. Like you could see that a lot of people were still trying to not just even teach, but like work just like they're still in their office or at their desk or in a building,
so
kind of
stop.
thing.
You would never stop. Like at the beginning of the school year, like summer happened.
Yeah.
Then at the beginning of school, like September, October, I was working like a crazy person. And I'm like, yo, what am I doing? I can't, because you're trying to justify, like when you have kids on a Zoom and you can't see them. Like I have kids, it's, what is it now? January. It's 2021. As I have students that I've never seen.
For real.
I have no idea what they look like. Yeah. Yep. So you're trying to justify
that's crazy
that someone is learning something. So you feel like you have to give them mad work to do. Not even thinking they got 6 other classes. And on top of that, they're not in college. They can't keep up with all this work. So I was given all this writing shit to do, and I'm like having to read all this, and it's bad. It was bad work. The work was bad. The work was terrible that they were turning in. I'm like, yo, this is because they missed the whole half of school year.
Damn.
So you have to be like, now I feel like I got it down pat. I'm good. Show you a video. We're gonna do a little discussion. Put it in the chat. All right, cool. Boom, bam, done. Go to Padlet.
Yeah.
Great.
Because you approach it like a strategist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's giving me time to really be my creative self, and I'm happy about that.
I love that.
So we in 2021 now.
You have evolved, Dom.
I have evolved?
Yeah, man. You have evolved, yo.
What do you mean?
Like, instead of just, I wouldn't say like conformed, but like you just had, you just was cool. You had your lane. You were straight. Now you're like, nah, like you're expressive. You know what I'm saying? You're creative. You're not afraid to like, boom, boom. Like it's you have evolved on it, yo. Like
I realize you
facets, yo. 2020 has done you some real good, yo. It has done you some real good, yo.
You just gotta be yourself.
You do. You do.
If people don't like that, that's on them.
That's what 2020 taught me. I mean, it taught me more than anything. My family matters more to me than I underestimated, like greatly. Like I definitely underestimated the factor and the power of family. Like now we're like hanging out more than ever, and now it's just a factor we're just hanging out. Like,
see, and that's a struggle for my family. That we can't. Because there's so many, like my family's so big. Yeah,
but my family's huge too. But it's a fact that we have, like, even if we have like our small sectors, we still now we reach out more than ever in our sectors on Marco Polo and like little. My mom is a part of like a big group chat with her siblings, and it's like 9 of them, and like like it's like just seeing that happen even amongst like Jamaicans, like it's a big thing that it's like it's like that it's happening and taking place on a full scale. Like everyone's just embracing that family factor. I love it. I got my family from overseas in London and Jamaica hitting me on WhatsApp like all the time, like, and we're just like talking, we're just hanging, I like it, I really enjoy that factor because it shows how much I was missing it and needed it.
Family is everything.
It is.
If you don't have nothing else, you're going to have your education
and your family. For sure.
That's it.
Glad to have both, man.
Fuck your friends.
I mean, shout out to the friends too. Yeah. Shout out to, but can't see y'all. It's been all Zoom.
I know.
All day.
Can't really. Birthday celebrations this year were different for everybody.
But that just showed how creative people was getting and stuff like that. Yeah. Question is, are you doing it again for your birthday in 2021?
I mean, I think it might depend on the age. Like, what's your birthday? Is it a milestone birthday?
True.
If it's not for me, it's not gonna be a milestone birthday for me.
True.
But,
so you would do your birthday again the same way?
Yeah, I would. Definitely.
True.
For sure.
True.
Maybe without the shot, y'all try to kill me. But, I would try and, be present longer.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah.
Shout out to Marisa.
If it was a milestone birthday, I would throw a big party. Like if it was my 40th.
What if it is someone's milestone birthday
then
this year?
Then they should throw a party.
This year?
You deserve it.
Are they ready for it? Are we ready for it?
I mean, people had whole
record
weddings.
numbers.
People had weddings.
Record numbers. Untested vaccine.
If you can do it outside. Okay, so I've been really getting into 2021, right?
That's where we going.
I've been really getting into watching my Latin people.
Oh, ooh. Ooh, ¿qué pasa?
My London people.
Huh?
That's not. I
thought you said Latin. See that? She said Latin.
Cut it out. Cut that out of the thing, okay? No, I was trying to get into my British accent.
That's the accent?
It's not coming out well.
No, I want to hear it.
I can't.
Mine's needs to get her accent straight. Bridgerton. I'm from Brixton, yo.
Okay. Anyway. If it was my birthday, if I was turning 40 and my birthday was in a warmer month, I would do a British inspired themed royal garden party.
Is this from Save the Queen?
So I watched
The Crown.
I watched The Crown. I watched The Crown.
Is that what's inspiring?
And I watched Bridgerton. And I was like,
dumb.
I am fucking British, all right? I am from London.
Why are you pushing your Netflix inspired birthday ideals onto the
I am a queen.
Pisces.
I'm a princess. Well,
So
I was a princess and then I became a queen.
All right, so now we know what we're doing for your birthday next year then.
No, that's if I was turning 40, but I'm not.
That's what you would do. You would have a tea party?
I didn't say a tea party. Do you see them drinking tea at the parties on them shows? No. They were drinking champagne and wine. And a lot of brown liquor. I don't know what kind. Because it was coming out of those crystal jars. But
wow, I definitely need to watch that.
Fuck The Crown. You need to watch Bridgerton.
Bridgerton?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm going to watch Married at First Sight. That's the other show of yours I'm going to watch. I'm going to start watching that, John.
I'll drink to that.
So that we can start talking about it.
All right.
And you
Y'all
really like that show.
It.
You really like
Hold
that show.
Hold them accountable. So we're going to have recaps.
Yeah.
On this day of our Lord.
Yeah.
Sunday. January.
Yeah.
10.
Didn't even know the day, so you can't even swear me in. Yeah, we're gonna have recaps.
All right, I'm with it.
I'm a tune.
You need to watch The Black Bachelor too.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna tune in.
I renamed the show the Black Bachelor.
The Black Bachelor. I like that because I know Justin got a lot to say about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Executive producer of BHURDE. I don't want to hear his mouth.
Producer Stewart. Check him out. Producer Stewart on Instagram. That's my guy.
Executive producer of BHURDE.
So we did a recap on Tuesday on Instagram Live.
On live. How many people y'all be having on the live?
It fluctuated. Now listen.
I mean, what's the average?
The average. So when I looked back at it, the average was like 15.
That's good.
Yeah.
Starting out.
But it was fun. I didn't care how many people were there. Honestly, to be honest with you.
If you can get more than 5 people looking at your live, I think you succeeded.
It was me and my friend Ken, and I took notes while I was watching it.
Yeah.
It was a big deal. First of all, that shit was 2 hours. The show was 2 hours. And I was like, oh my God, he is amazing. Look at this fine black man. He's got a 6-pack. He's got great style.
He's mixed.
I mean, okay. He's still black.
He's still black. I'm not taking nothing away.
But so here's
Here's
the thing that
Here's
the thing that I said on the live, right? One of the topics that we had to discuss.
Mm-hmm.
when you are mixed, okay, let's backtrack first. Before the girls came out and introduced themselves, he asked to speak to the host. He was feeling a little nervous, as you should be. You're about to meet 30 women, and you don't know what the fuck is going on.
Go to a festival.
One of the topics that they discussed.
Who is this dude?
Stop it. He said to the host, one of the things he was most nervous about was the fact that people have expectations of who he should date and who he should choose. Mm-hmm. And so the host is like, what are you talking about? Like, what kind of expectations? Mm. And so, of course, it's like the black people who watch the show want you to choose a black girl. Oh. And so he's battling with, well, what he said was, I don't want to piss anybody off, black or white. Right. Like, I don't want to disappoint people. He said, as the first black bachelor, there's a lot lot riding on this, right?
Yeah, it's like Marvel releasing Black Panther. It's
right.
you.
But what I had to make clear to the people is that when you are of mixed race, no matter what the race is, you're constantly battling between which race. I feel like they feel as if they have to choose a side, right? And it's harder when you're black and white.
True.
You constantly feel like I'm not black enough, and I'm not white enough,
true,
right? Yeah. So he's in the middle,
right?
However, it also depends on which parents. Are you raised with both of your parents, the black and the white parent, or are you raised with one of the two?
Is he?
Yes. He was raised by his mother, who's the white parent.
Okay.
So I think that he has identified more with his white side because those are the environments that his mother is not about to take you to the hood to play football. Yeah. You're going to play football in, wherever you grew up. Yeah. I mean, he went to Wake Forest.
Right.
He played
so
football
obviously
there.
He can ball.
Right. But then it started coming out with like maybe he's gay because he has his white best friend and like all these pictures. It's like, I mean, from the footage that I saw, it just looked like stuff that white guys do together.
So that's who he identifies with more then.
That's what I'm saying.
But you feel like the show is going to give him his own version of an identity crisis, basically.
Yes.
I mean, but it could also be a coming to Jesus moment. Like, my boy, you black. Like, it's not, if you fit.
I mean, do you think the black chicks on the show are going to tell him that? Because right now, just off the first episode, it seems like homeboy is digging all the white girls.
As he probably should, if that's his preference. Because if hold on. Now, the reason why I say that is...
Why is that his preference?
Because that's what he grew up around. No, because that's what he grew up around. This is why I say that, right? If he chooses black, and that's not where his heart is at, he gonna fuck that up. And now he's a statistic or a bad guy or whatever. But ultimately, he's a failed bachelor. He's a failed person in the show, right?
I mean...
Trust me, I want him to pick black. I want him to pick black. But if that's not where your heart is, dude, do what you do.
I agree. I agree with you.
I don't want you faking it
love who you love.
For ABC. ABC, right?
I don't know what channel
it is. I don't want you faking it for the network.
I'm with you on that.
But if that's what you went to, do it but
he sent the black ballerina home. I was pissed about that. And another black girl who was really pretty.
See,
how many of their relationships have actually lasted on The Bachelor?
That's another thing too.
I don't know. I don't watch it. This is the first time I'm watching it.
Honestly, does it not really matter? We're just putting so much weight on him to pick someone that we know he's not going to pick.
That's why I'd rather he just pick who he's going to pick.
I don't think he's going to. Anyway. He probably should have went on Married at First Sight.
You recasting him to another show. I mean, I agree with you, Cynthia, but that's the reason why I said he might as well make his natural pick. If it's gonna be a white chick or something, then do your thing. Fuck the Civil War that just might take place.
But the fact that he
living your truth. I'd rather him just living his truth. If that's what you're into,
But that's what he's been doing. He keeps saying he has issues with being vulnerable. But the entire first episode, he was vulnerable. Like, this man prayed. He prayed with the girls before, like, they went into any of the rest of the night. So he met all the girls or whatever. Then he went inside. And, you're supposed to just hang out with them and talk to them some more. So before that, he's like, before we get started, I just want to say a prayer for the night. And I was like, oh, I love him.
I hope that's real.
It was genuine. You could tell when a prayer ain't genuine. It was a genuine prayer.
That's good. So he a church boy, too.
I guess.
Church boy with a six-pack.
He's fine.
That's what's up.
I mean, if I was single, I would have went on The Bachelor. For him.
With him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
that's why you scrunched your face when I said if you're going to pick a white girl, go ahead?
I just
Look, man, you can't keep fighting these things to make you convert, like the same.
No, if it were me on the show, when I had my little time with him, we would have to have a come to Jesus. All right, listen, brother.
Yeah.
That's my conversation with him.
Okay.
Here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Here, today.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would have to have.
I feel like he does need that. However,
let's stop pretending.
If he's not grafting to that, the only person that he's going to hurt in the matter is you.
It's okay.
He's going to only hurt the black woman.
But
I don't want the black woman
he's not going to hurt me because I'm on TV and I'm here for a reason.
And he on TV.
Maybe I end up liking you, but at the end of the day, I'm here for myself.
Fair enough.
But
so are they?
Fine,
are the black women on the show treating it like that?
No, of course not.
What are they treating it like? What feel do you get of the show?
It's so many girls. Everyone had so little time, except for the one chick who was like, she was putting on this Queen Victoria act, and then there was another girl with a dildo. So they got the most time out of all the ladies for the first episode. They got the most airtime.
Two black chicks.
No, they're white girls.
Oh, both of them.
Yeah, one of the girls bought a dildo, and the deaf girl, she got.
So he's not even picking black.
No, it's not like he didn't. So no, he picked. To hang with. Remember, he doesn't pick who to hang with off the jump, the first night. They have to come to him.
And the aggressor. Oh, so this is like aggression night.
Exactly.
So the aggressors were the.
Right.
Okay.
The girl with the dildo, and she stuck it on the table, and she was like touching people with it. It was very intense and uncomfortable.
And he was into that?
He didn't know what to say. Like, he just
This
laughed.
dude just said a prayer. She pulled out a dildo.
That was before the prayer. So you know how...
No wonder he prayed.
See, so how it works.
Jesus.
So he's standing outside of the building. Everyone rolls up however they choose to make a lasting impression.
Yeah.
You can bring a prop. You can, sing, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
To make yourself memorable. It's 30 people. It's 30 women. So you need to do something to make him remember. Would you not remember a girl that rolled up with a dildo?
Would I pick her?
Not would you pick her. Would you remember who she was out of 30 other women?
I would do my best.
In a short time frame, to remember people.
Okay, yeah.
You remember, you be like, oh, that's the girl with the dildo, and then the deaf girl. Oh, that's the deaf girl. Like,
is she really deaf?
She really is deaf.
She should play.
That's the one he picked. Like, she got the there was one rose before all the roses. She got what's it called? First impression rose.
She should pick. Yeah.
Why? What do you mean? She should pick.
No, I'm talking about for that. Like, cause isn't it an elimination too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he kissed her. He tongued her down. He really. So his thing was he was looking for someone who was open and honest and vulnerable. She told him her whole story about growing up as a deaf person and her family, and he really liked that. He French kissed her.
That's what's up.
But he kissed a lot of people.
Sound like H Street
let me tell you what I wouldn't be doing if I was on The Bachelor. Kissing you. That's disgusting. You kissing everybody and you won't come kiss me.
In Rock and Roll Hotel.
Oh, God. Okay, so that's enough about The Bachelor. Let's move on.
All right. Now I got to tune in and watch.
You should watch. And catch me and Producer Stewart. on live on Tuesday, Instagram Live.
I like the plug.
Tuesdays around 7-ish. You know, because we be late.
I like New Dom. I like New Dom. I liked Old Dom, but I like New Dom too.
I'm the same Dom.
She's the same Dom.
Still drinking rosé.
Hey. I like it. I mean, aside from the recent activity and stuff that's been happening that we're clearly avoiding to talk about.
We are really
clearly avoiding to talk about.
This is what I did at work on Thursday.
Yeah.
I was like, "Good morning, guys."
Coworkers wanting to talk about it, just ignore.
No, they put like a whole little thing on the PowerPoint, so they give us a PowerPoint to use in homeroom in the morning. It's like check in.
I can't.
I was like, all right, you guys can read it. Okay, great. Read the screen. Okay, cool. Does anybody want to talk about what happened yesterday? And they were like, no, it was just crazy.
Oh, because you got to adjust your class.
Yeah.
Oh.
They just
and
said
I think
it was
that's
crazy,
okay.
and then we moved on. They started talking about like who played baseball, and I talked about that I played softball in high school. Like we just
fair enough.
We moved on, and I played a music video. I played Wake Up Everybody, so I play music all the time. So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, on that level, yeah, that's understood. You got to tell it to the kids, but coworker to coworker. 21.
2021 question mark. Your plan.
Oh yeah. I have a lot of hope for. I got a lot of hope for this year in general. Like, I mean.
Do you have any relationship goals?
Shout out to Michael Todd. No. So, like, I just. Look, the only goals I got, and I'm not even, like, caring, like, safe space is good. BHURDE is good. Like, a lot of things are happening with it, and it feels purposeful. You know, hearing Dom, you know, get into her creative zone, you know, seeing Bratu in his creative zone, seeing Melissa in her creative zone, Braxton, you know, the two shows we got coming on board and stuff, like the way that this thing is about to take off, that's all I'm focused on.
That's your relationship.
That's it.
Okay.
I'm married to it. I mean,
sorry guys, sorry ladies.
Yeah, I'm married to it. No, I don't have no goals for that. I mean, because nah.
Okay.
And you know what I'm talking about. Nah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
And this feels good. Like that release that I got from 2020 with, you know, learning myself and creativity and stuff like that. Like, here we are. You know what I mean? I'm good with that.
I'm good with that.
I mean, I'll take Cynthia out on a date. She likes oysters, so, you know, that'll be my boo. That'll be my 2021 boo.
Oh.
Dude, let it go down your throat.
Oh! Oh my God. But yeah, that's what I'm on 2021. Apparently.
Okay.
But but on a real note, but like, yeah, like,
you chilling.
I'm chilling. Like,
right.
I'm just focused. I mean, I would like love. I do like love. You know, I'm optimistic about love. Yes, like I'm not croned off and crooned. You know.
But let me tell you something.
I'm focused on this.
Love,
you know,
comes. It comes when you least expect it.
Yeah.
And when you're so immersed in whatever it is that you want to accomplish, like your own personal
and I'm immersed
goals in yourself.
Immersed.
That's when it comes.
That's a good word. Immersed.
Yeah,
and that's how I feel.
If you're open and ready, just be open to receiving it. Don't be closed off. Okay, friend?
All right.
Okay.
We'll see. Yeah. I'm optimistic. All
right. I didn't say anything.
I'll be out here playing matchmaker now.
I didn't say a name.
Dom, you're still Dom. Mm-hmm.
I didn't have anyone to match you with. Yeah.
Unmatchable.
All right, guys. What am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to, I don't know, writing.
Mm-hmm.
Writing.
Oh,
that's it.
I was told possibly that you should start a book club.
Oh, who told you that?
A friend of the family.
Okay.
Said that you should start a book club.
I should start a book club? Oh, because of the books. I already read 2 books already.
That's what
I already read 2 books.
You should start a book club.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna put that on the books for 2020.
Listen, Coldest Winter Ever, the sequel is coming out in March. I'm hype about it.
That'll be the first
Midnight
book club book
by Sister Soldier. I cannot find my copy of Coldest Winter Ever. I don't know if I should need to reread it. I mean, I think I remember what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I read it when I was like 13.
Yeah. You should reread it from adult eyes and be like,
you know what?
This when I was 13.
So with Midnight, I reread that. I'm like I got like 3 more chapters.
She just glows with literature.
Yo, this joint, I'm like, damn, this is crazy.
Yeah. I love that you're a book nerd and I'm a computer nerd, and like
I love books.
We just cool with that.
I just do. All these books.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking
All
about.
right,
New endeavors
if you want to be a part of my book club, holla at me.
There we go.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
You see how easy that was to convince right there?
I'll see what I can do.
New section of safe space.
If we're going to do this,
established
then
already.
It's going to be, I got to get it together. It will be in March, and it will be for Coldest Winter Ever, the sequel. Finally, after 100 years.
You heard it here first. We're going to call it BHURDE Books. So you're going to have BHURDE Books, I have BHURDE Radio.
Okay.
Deal?
Deal. Boom.
That's it. That's all you know.
All right.
P14. Shout out to Cynthia. Bratu, always in the building, doing great. We're expanding the staff. We're expanding locations. We got a lot coming forward to y'all super quick. And I just appreciate that y'all have been keeping up and supporting. Always been sharing. Let's just get the YouTube viewership up. You know, let's start subscribing. Let's start.
Yes, watch us on YouTube.
Popping. Get these visuals going. But we out here. Safe Space is out here. But more than anything, BHURDE has been here.
And we're gonna be here.
And we're gonna be here all 2021. It's gonna be a great year. It's gonna be a great year. Because I mean, honestly, if as quick as the Capitol, the thing at the Capitol, whatever that thing was at the Capitol happened, is as quick as we were as positive and still able to smile on the podcast and just talk to y'all. Like, we just want to just talk to y'all real
through
quick.
Everything.
Exactly. So don't give up hope on 2021, like, at all.
It's
like,
gonna be lit.
It's about to be lit. Like, if you really found and centered yourself last year, this year, get ready for it, you know? For
Bust
real.
it wide open.
And tell her to bring it back. As usual, be you.
Be true.
And be heard. Dumb. Drop the